I believe that Trainee is Channel 4's cheekiest programme. It's quite cheeky that writers Jessie Armstrong and Sam Bain chose to write about university students in the first place, considering they left in the 1990s. A lot's changed in the state of education over the last 20 years, and the concept could have fallen flat on its face. Luckily for them, students are still drinking, still having sex, and still avoiding essays. And it's the students, the characters, that offer the greatest level of cheekiness to the programme. The writers play with stereotypes, such as JP, the university snob, and Josie, the academically driven one. However, these characters go from stereotypes into fully formed people with motivations. This use of childish characterisation, coupled with witty dialogue and slapstick comedy, present us with the notion that university is no longer the place for academic, stuffy individuals, but an educational playground where everyone can be involved. And it's for this reason, the honesty, the characters, the dialogue and the comedy, that makes me think that Trainee is Channel 4's cheekiest programme. I've made a lot of decisions in my life, whether or not to go to university, whether or not to take up another job, whether or not to move to a different side of the country. But my most fearless decision happened when I was 8. Now, I hate maths, and I'm sure I'm not alone in saying that, but as a child it was a real phobia. I hated that I couldn't understand it, that I couldn't do the work that my classmates were doing, and it used to make me feel very bad about myself. Now, I was in year 4 and my SATs were coming up, so I was very, very determined to try and do my best with maths. So in the lunchtime I went to see my maths teacher. Now, this is quite a big deal for an 8-year-old child to take on responsibility for their education, particularly if it's something they're very afraid of and makes them feel really bad about themselves. But my teacher was brilliant. He explained to me that that wasn't a problem, that everyone struggles with maths sometimes, even he struggled with maths. So my most fearless decision was to go to a teacher at lunchtime and admit I was struggling. And it's something that I've kept with me now for the rest of my life. Although an independent broadcasting company, Channel 4 has always been very aware of their public remit. You produce informative, inspiring programmes, and unlike your competitors like ITV and Channel 5, you haven't fallen into a commercial rut. Channel 4 accords with what I think television should be. It should inform, it should entertain, but it should also offer us perspectives of the world outside our own. Get the chance to join Channel 4 because I'd like to offer my perspective on the world as a young professional and as a young person. So, thanks for watching, and I hope to hear from you soon.